rickety plane that the guy had a hard time starting up with. And then we're sitting on the floor, there's no seats in the back. So we're sitting there, and there's like 3 of us, and we're all trying to be positive, you know. We go up, and we go up, and we go up, and we go up, and we go all the way. They open up the door. Some of you roll down the windows while you're driving 55 on a highway. That's nothing. He opened up a door to an airplane. And the guy goes, kneel down! I go, no, please. I'm kneeling down, and the guy comes up behind me, and he straps himself to me. I mean, he's pulling on these straps, he's clipping me in, and I'm like, all right, let's do it. And he brings me right to the door. What was the first thing he told me to do? Look straight. I'm like this. And he literally had to take his hand and put it on my forehead and pull my head back. And I go, okay. They kept pulling my head back. Arms on the chest, knuckles white, hanging on. And right then, we went. And I went, banana! And it was like a somersault. My eyes went back in my head. And all of a sudden, we're going down at about 110 miles per hour, free falling for about 10 seconds. And then he pulls the strap. That was painful. Pulls the strap and we stop, and it was total silence. Total silence. And I realized why these guys go through all this, and I realized why they put their lives at risk, and I realized why they go up. That feeling of serenity, that quietness, that peacefulness. I mean, it was we were flying. We were just quietly sailing all the way down, and I was taking in his 4th instruction to me to just take it in and enjoy the moment. You know, in the Christian experience, it's very interesting, but the number one thing, don't look down, is we all want to do that. Out of fear, we want to look down. We want to look for the negative. We want to look for the way out. We want to look for the reason why not, instead of addressing why we need to do something. And you know what? It's a fear. I understand it, but you have nothing to fear. If your heart is pure and your intentions are correct, you have nothing to fear. Number 2, he told me to hang on. Well, I found out afterwards why. Because most people, when they get to the door, they're holding on like this. They said they'd rather you hold on to the door. And some of us are hanging on to the door. We're hanging on with one arm, 2 arms. We're hanging on. It's because it's our instinct. We were born into sin. Were we not? And our instincts are corrupt. We would rather be selfish than selfless. We would rather receive than give. Our instincts are not correct. And in that instant, my instinct would be like to go like this, and they told me, no. You need to resist and go against your instincts. Hang on to yourself. And I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, through the serving of Jesus Christ and through His Word, we can resist our tendencies, the temptation that is out there. The third thing, the banana, all I can tell you is this, folks. The Lord gives us simple instructions. I've given you simple reasons on why we need to go out there and serve the Lord. Let's keep it simple. Serve the Lord with all your heart, with your mind, with your soul. But you know, looking back, what scares me the most is that it was so easy for me to put my life in the hands of a stranger like that. My life in the hands of someone that I just met. And yet we struggle. We struggle on a daily basis to give our lives to the Lord. And I mean give the love. I mean, we're talking not just showing up. We're talking giving our life to the Lord. Putting your life in the hands of Jesus. Letting Him decide what you should do. And it's hard. I understand. I'm not saying I'm here because I figured it out. It's a struggle. It is a daily struggle against who we are and our sinful nature. It is tough. I understand. It is. Yet, brothers and sisters, our goal here is obviously to yield ourselves to Jesus completely. I found this quote in Steps of Christ, and I thought it brought it home, for me at least. The whole heart must be yielded to God, or the change can never be wrought in us by which we are restored to his likeness. By nature, we are alienated from God. The warfare against self is the greatest battle ever fought. The yielding of self, surrendering all to the will of God, requires a struggle, but the soul must submit to God before it can be renewed in its holiness. Can you think of anybody better that we should attach our parachute to than Jesus Christ? Can you think of anybody better that we should dedicate or give our lives to than Jesus Christ? Who has our best intentions in mind? Jesus, obviously. He has our best intentions in mind, beyond the shadow of a doubt. I'm going to leave you, folks, here with just two simple verses. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. And finally, it is God himself who has made us what we are and given us new lives from Jesus Christ. And long ages ago, he planned that we should spend these lives in helping others. In helping who? Helping others. I appreciate your time here today. I appreciate having an opportunity to share a few words with you. And at this time, we'd like to have the praise team come up here, because what the Pathfinder Club does is we sing this song at the end of every meeting that we have. And we would like for you to sing it with us. Please stand as we sing our closing hymn.